No matter what song you have stuck in your head today, $10, it is not as random as the one I have in my head today. The other day I had Nightmare Before Christmas stuck in my head. What's this? What's this? I can't believe my eyes. Today I randomly have I Wanna Walk Like You, Talk Like You. I have The Jungle Book stuck in my head, no lie. I don't know why I have not seen The Jungle Book in years. I'll admit that I did watch Nightmare Before Christmas recently, though. That is an awesome show. If you didn't see Nightmare Before Christmas, you did not have a childhood. Actually, same goes for The Jungle Book as well. Anyway, guys, check this out. It's pretty sick. I got new clothes. New clothes from Size Up. This thing's cool because this is one of those hoodies, like by design, but by material, it's like a long sleeve shirt, so it's nice and thin, so you can use it like indoors, you can use it for training. It's pretty sick. I don't actually know what the name of this style hoodie is called, or jacket, hooded shirt. I don't know. I like these things though. Check out the tank top too, ready? If all went right, that looked really cool. If I goofed and I edited it horribly, just understand that I tried my best. But they got this style tank top going for me, which is good because Mr. No Shoulders, me over here, loves this style of tank top with like the thickened strap. Stringers are awesome. I know everybody loves stringers. I personally don't care for them. I mean, they make everybody look good and jacked, but I just don't have the frame for them. I don't have wide enough shoulders. So Size Up gave me this cool tank top to match the long sleeve hoodie. Though they do have stringers. Check this out. I have t-shirts and stringers aplenty. More t-shirts and hoodies galore. Because of this new gear, I'm gonna have to get a bigger drawer. Wow, I am musical today. Broadway live from NWB. NWB, Nick Wright Broadway. So, just wanted to show you guys off this gear really fast. It's pretty cool. The t-shirts are only $5. I put the link for sizeupsupplements.com in the info box below if you guys are interested in the shirts, or obviously you just need new supplements no matter what you're using. You can check their site out. They might actually have better prices than wherever you've been buying them. My speaking is on point today. But so is my tank top though, because it's not a stringer. Look at this gym. It's quite sad now. Well, not the gym portion of it, but the clothing line portion of it. It's just all empty shelves and empty boxes and vacuum cleaners and brooms and screws. But I'm going to take this deadlift bar for a test drive today, I believe. Today is Wednesday. Was not planning on training today at all, and I really can't do lower body at all because my patellar tendon is really bad. It was horrible, I think Monday. Like, it's been horrible, and it was horrible up until about Monday. And then Monday I was really stretching my legs out good. I was stretching my hamstrings in particular, like really stretching them. I was on the floor stretching for the entire duration of a movie. And the following day was literally a night and day difference. Like, before it hurt just to go up steps. It hurt to sit down, stand up. The next day I could go up steps fine. I could sit down, stand up fine. Loosening up my hamstrings and just my calves and just loosening up all the muscles back there really helped. So they must have been extra tight from the powerlifting meet. You gotta figure the meet was only like, what, 9-10 days ago? But I went to the gym just to do some abs and stuff yesterday. I tried squatting, just body weight, just like with the barbell, and I almost fell over. It hurts so bad to squat. It's weird though. It's on my left patellar, which is, I've never had an issue on my left side ever. First time I ever felt pain was while I was warming up backstage at my meet. So it wasn't even like the meet that caused it. It was, I felt it while I was warming up for squats, and I just fought through it. And I'm sure the meet is what pushed it over the edge. But it's weird. I've never had an issue with my left patellar before. It is the side that my ankle's busted on, so I have no idea what it is. Hopefully, it'll be better soon enough because I'm missing squats. But I think I can deadlift, though. I'm going to try it anyway because deadlifts don't require quite a sharp bend in the knees. So I think I can get away with the deadlifts. We'll just see what we can do today, I guess. A little bit of a free-for-all since I'm not on a schedule yet. Oh, crap. I forgot my shoes all the way upstairs, my Anis. You guys are going to come with me. If I have to endure this, you have to endure this. See, the spiral stairs look really cool in a modern house, but they are horrendous when it comes to forgetting anything. Like, forgetting things upstairs or downstairs once you've already made your... Clothes are still here. I'm really good at putting stuff away. Once you've made your way up or down them, you tend to just kind of sacrifice whatever it is you left up or downstairs. Oh, I got to go to work. Crap, I forgot my keys upstairs. Screw it. I'll walk to work. I'm not going back up those stairs to get the keys. Yeah. Struggle is real, friends. Ah, damn it. I forgot the tripod upstairs, too. Seriously. You guys don't have to endure this one with me. There. Alright, been using this slingshot cuff for my patella tendon pain. It works really well. I go back and forth between the blue one and the red one. The blue one's pretty loose and easy to slide on and off. Adds a moderate amount of compression. This red one is really tight. But, rather be safe than sorry. And of course the Anis. No word of a lie, the high top Anis specifically, right? Not just Anis in general, but the high top specifically are the most comfortable thing to pull in. I've hit all my PRs in these things. I use them at my meet. Like they're just, even from the low tops, just a difference somehow. I don't know. It's like the way they wrap around the bottom of your foot. A link to the Anis are in the description of literally all of my videos. They're in every single video just because I have my description auto set to say the same thing every single video. Unless I feature somebody, then obviously I had the channel in. Okay, so this is with the regular bar. Time to switch. This wasn't really intentional, but these grooves here act like a bar holder. So now this bar can't roll forward. Bar stashing. Okay, so here's the Oki deadlift bar now. Ooh. Ooh, I'll tell you what, critically, no, it may not be a huge difference with such a light weight on the bar, but man, even 135 feels so much more comfortable to pull with this bar. It's amazing. If you look closely, you can already see a very, very subtle difference, even in super lightweight like this, like how much the bar is bending right there as I'm pulling the slack out of it. You would normally never get that with only 315 on a stiff bar. And the way the plates jangle back and forth, that's also from the whip in the bar bouncing subtly. It's pretty cool, but the grip kills. Oh. This thing chops your hands up. That grip is painful to hold on to. Alright, so as a reference point, 405 is my usual set of 8. On my week 2, I believe it is, you guys see me do 405 for 3 sets of 8 after squats. So 405 is a very, very, very manageable weight for me. I just pulled a simple 3 reps with the bar, see how it felt. And obviously it felt very heavy. You saw me pulling it like it was like 455. So I switched bars now. This will be the test. I'm not positive if I'm just feeling particularly weak today, which is very possible, feeling beat up and everything, or I'm just so not used to the bar that my stiff bar technique is just holding me back, which is also to be expected. Here's the test run. Loaded the regular barbell back up with these weights now, and if this still feels pretty damn heavy and 3 feels like what 3 felt like with that bar, then I know it's just a bad day for me. And if it feels easy, then I know I have a lot of getting used to do with the Oki bar. I will say I'll be happy to use a bar that won't like pierce my hands though. So evidently, 405 felt just as freaking heavy on the stiff bar as it did on the deadlift bar. So clearly, it's just me today. I'm just super weak today, and that's great news actually, because it means it's not the Oki deadlift bar making things that much harder, because that would be a little scary if that's how much of a difference the Oki bar made when you're not used to using one. But no, they both felt about the same, which is pretty good. That means I probably don't have a whole lot of getting used to ahead of me when it comes to getting used to this barbell. Garrett from Aesthetics did say it'll take a full training cycle worth of training and using it to get fully used to using the deadlift bar. So I didn't use enough weight to really get the benefits of a deadlift bar. 405 just really isn't enough. You really want 450, 550, even 600 pounds and up to really reap the full benefits of a deadlift bar. But we were able to experience it a little bit for a first impression. And based on that first impression, here's my pros and cons, my little review for you guys. The pros, the grip is crazy. It's very thin, very easy to grip. The knurling is so intense you don't even need chalk. The other pros would be the whip in the bar. Now, again, 405 isn't even enough weight to really make the bar whippy. But on a very small scale, you can feel the whip in your hands ever so slightly, even with 135. When I had 135 in the bar, you guys could not visually see anything going on, but you could feel it in your hands. I could feel it in my hands. I felt the weight hesitate a little bit as I pulled up, and I felt it kind of flutter at the very top when I stopped, almost like a bouncing on each side. Very, very, very subtle, but enough to where it felt like cake. It made 135 feel like just 95 pounds. It was beautiful. And obviously that's a lighter weight, so I was able to sit into it, get the slack out, whatever slack there is to get out with 135 anyway, and then pull it up properly. Now the cons, the grip is too sharp, man. The grip is like gripping screw tips. Like, it legitimately hurt. I've felt rough bars before. This hurt. I don't even want to pick up 500 pounds in this bar because it'll literally destroy my hands. So I don't know. Hopefully I get used to that, or hopefully the grip wears down or something. That is intense. Another con would be the whip. Even though it's a pro, it's a con when you're not used to it like myself, and I'm not used to it yet. So when you deadlift with a regular stiff bar, you kind of have to jerk it up a little bit, right? Now, I don't mean just yanking on the bar. That's obviously very dangerous for your shoulders and back and everything. But you guys know what I mean. Once you get some tension on the bar, because you can't really pull much slack out of a stiff bar, but once you get some tension on the bar, you then have to kind of jerk it up nice and fast to break that inertia, because there's no slack to be pulled. With a deadlift barbell, it's different. With a deadlift barbell, you can pull the barbell like an inch or so up your shins, and the weights won't even leave the ground because of how bendy the bar is. So when you're sitting there and you go to try to jerk it on up fast like you would with a stiff bar, all you're going to do is you're going to jerk the slack out of the bar. You're going to pull it up a few inches, but the weights will still be touching the ground. And then next thing you know, your beginning speed there kind of runs out, and then the bar kind of whips you back to the ground. Or at the very least, it makes the weight come up very heavy, as you saw. So once I got to about 315 and up, my technique defaulted back into my regular stiff bar technique, because obviously that's all I'm used to. And it really became a bitch to try to pull the deadlift bar up, because I go to pull it, and when it should be launching and leaving the ground nice and fast, all that's happening is the bar's bending and the weights are slowly dragging off the ground, taking their time. And that definitely made the deadlifts feel a lot slower and heavier. But Garrett from Aesthetics did tell me it will take a full training cycle worth of using this barbell to get used to it. So I expected it to not go super well the first time trying it. So that's it, guys. That's my little first impression with the barbell. Obviously, in the future, we'll get some heavier weight on it and see how it goes. If I get it down and I like it, you know, I'll continue training with a regular stiff bar during my real training sessions, because that's when you actually build strength. And maybe just use the Oki deadlift bar for like fun little PRs in the gym. Just because PRs don't really build strength, they're just testing, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know, whatever. I'm not going to overthink it. If I don't like the bar, maybe I'll sell it or donate it to my gym or whatever. But either way, it's pretty sick. First impressions with the Oki bar. It's badass.